Still nothing? So I want to make sure we are live. Everybody's here. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Okay. We are live. Thank you so much for coming. It is so awesome to have you bosses here. We're going to do a live demo today of our company plan, which I'm super excited about. I spent a lot of time building it. Very thankful to my incredible team who put so much time and effort into this. And, you know, even though it's pretty robust and it can do a tremendous amount, as you're going to see, we're still really just getting started with it. So if you guys just want to put it in the chat, tell me where you're reaching in from, where you're watching from. I see Kim. Hey, Kim, welcome. Always good to see you. Sandy Rodriguez from New Jersey. We're in Jersey. I'm from Jersey. I'm from North Jersey, 53 off the Parkway. Anyway, I guess everybody can hear me. And I think we're going to get started. So first of all, just what is our company plans? And just to give we have from Toronto. Hey, Kim. So just to reiterate, the company plan is different than what we've normally had. Until from 2017 till now, we've basically had what was for solopreneurs, individuals. And we saw it from early on that a lot of people wanted company plans where they had more than one person in their company, or they had more than one use case, and they wanted a company plan or a business plan that had like a main account and they had sub accounts for each one of their employees or partners, etc. A lot of consulting firms, a lot of franchises, government agencies, universities. We get a lot of requests from pretty big places that are looking for seats. And we have seats anywhere. Our packages start from 3 seats to 3,000 or more, which whatever you need, we could do, including custom development and custom programming. But we're going to dig in. If you give me a sec, we're going to dig in now to the actual platform. And hold on a second. Move this over here. Okay, you guys could all see my screen? Yeah? Okay, you guys could all see. Okay, so this is the dashboard. As you see, this is actually a version. We have different versions of our company plan. We have a regular version, a pro version. In the pro version, which is actually not yet available, but will be soon, you're able to customize your dashboard, put in your own logo, put in your own colors and highlight colors, etc. So it gives you more of a more of your brand feel. And this then becomes available for all your seats in your system. I'm just going to go through a little bit of what your company page has, much like your solopreneur, but this is a main page of your company plan. All right, so you'll have your company logo, your company name. You can put in a video, of course, about your company. And here's where you're going to have your round robin bookings for free appointments. So if you want to, if it's a customer success call, if it's a demo and you want to do it for free, people could book you 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever amount you want. And of course, that works the same way. And it works round robin style. And I'll show you how that works in the admin. But basically, you can appoint different people. So let's say you have 3 people in customer success. You can attach those 3 people to the customer success appointment. And then it'll round robin to whoever's based on their availability, to randomly pick one of those 3 people for that booking. And so with different types of appointments, you could attach different people to it. And I'll show you how that's done also soon. You can also have round robin services. So if you're a salon, if you're a barber shop and you have a haircut, so you can list the company-wide services here. So let's say in this case, it's a haircut. Click on details. And of course, just like with everything in our system, you can customize the pages. You can customize the header. You can put in, video, photos, and of course your availability, 30-minute, 45-minute, if you like your hair washed as well. So obviously the price goes up, and of course, book and get paid for it. So this is great for salons, for massage parlors, for any type of service-based industry. This will work great for consulting, obviously. But let's go back to the main page as we're going through what else is here. So you have your services, and here you have a list of your team members. And you can decide whether you want to show every team member or not. These are each individual seats. So if you may want to have, instead of a seat, you may want to have a different office. So you can have a New York office, a California office, an office in the UK, right? Depending on what you're using your seats for. But instead of team members, you could put locations, right? And so then your customers can come and they can choose which location they want, or they can choose a specific person they want to work with, depending on what they're looking for. And of course, so when you click on it, on the individual, it'll take you to that individual's page, where you can book them directly, see their own specific appointments and products and services that they sell. And of course, testimonials, which you can have about your company, and frequently asked questions on the company, and gallery, and of course, Facebook comments, and your footer. Okay, so that's a breakdown of your main company page. Let's go. There's something I want to show you first, because actually we'll go into the dashboard here. When you'll see that when you come in, you have two sections. You have your company page, that's marked by this logo here. You want to make sure that when you're doing things from a company level, you want to be in your company page, and then the person that created the account is this individual over here. So whether your name is Steve or Bob or Ken, right? That's how you just click on that, and that easily takes you to your own booking page within the system. Let's go back to the main company page first. And you can see you have different pages that you could create appointments, like customer success, which we showed before, and services. But I'll show you how I'll show you in appointments how the round robin works. We'll click edit, and you'll see here there's an icon over here. Everything else should look familiar, to our regular pages. But you see there's a new icon over here, and this icon is where you can add or subtract people from this specific round robin. So if you only want 3 people in your customer success team to be available for this, you could just click them out and click save. If you want to add people, then you could see you could just add people and just make sure you click save, and they'll be part of the round robin for that customer success. Now, it's very important, very, very important, and that when somebody is part of a round robin, that they have to have their default availability available, meaning you have to make sure they're in their schedule, that they set up their availability, right? So whether it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, whatever the hours are, and this is the availability that they're going to have to be part of that round robin. Now, obviously, if they're connected to other calendars, if they have a personal doctor's appointment and they're blocked off in their regular calendars, they won't be available as part of round robin either. But this becomes the default availability minus whatever other appointments or bookings you have based on your other calendar connections. Well, I'm sure some of you are probably asking questions. I have Moshe here who is answering them in the chat, and then I'm going to do more Q&A at the end of the demo. Hopefully I'll cover a lot of your questions going through this demo. Okay, so yeah, the pages, appointment services, your page settings. Now, let's just look at profile details. Obviously, now this is for a company name. You can put your company slogan, the company's time zone, about information. You can add your company favicon over here, which obviously you could see up here and up here. And of course, your company's social media links. And text colors and fonts, this is where it gets a little bit interesting, because this is where you set for your company plans. And you can also set the default cover photo and default profile photo for all the seats that you're going to create. So you want to do that first and set that up so that when you invite people to join as a seat, they'll already have the default branding that you want up on the page already. And for our pro plans, which are not available yet, but you could contact us if you're interested. You could customize the admin. This is where you would add the admin logo and admin colors, font, and you can even have a link to your own Facebook group, support group, if you wish, which would appear under support. You'll see a Facebook group, and it would go there. Now, of course, for enterprise solutions, people that really need full customization, full white labeling, contact us. We do custom development also. If you have specific needs, just contact us and we'll be happy to work with you. Okay, when it comes to managing and just seeing your orders and bookings, again, remember we're still on the company level. So you can choose a date, any customized date. It could be a whole month. It could be, a few weeks, whatever you want. But then you could choose a specific team member. If you want to see, again, as the company owner, you want to see all the business that a specific person's doing. Or you could even, we can select all of them, and all of them will be listed here. Or you could deselect all and just choose the ones that you want to be part of it. Right? So if you want to see specifically what your sales team is doing, so you could just add the people you know are in sales and add them to the report. And of course, you could export it as well. Now, because we have no bookings, because it's just a demo, so you can't see much over here, but it basically speaks for itself. You see the order date, the schedule date, the client's email, package, SMS number, paid if they paid, and team member. And the same thing with bookings. These are calendar-based bookings. Same idea. You can see all bookings. You can see solo bookings, group bookings, and round robin bookings. If you just want to have a look of all the round robin bookings, and of course the same date idea. And again, the idea with the team members, either one, multiple of them, or all of them. Of course, you could export that data as well. And then we have a membership program, so you could see, let's say for a gym membership, so you'll be able to see data from all your memberships. And this is just a gym membership. Actually, I want to show you guys something. I don't know if you know this, but this also could be very helpful. If you go to our main website and you scroll down, you'll see here that we have a list of the different types of booking pages that you could, where'd it go? I missed it. Actually, what happened to it? There was a list of all the booking pages. That's funny. Okay, well, we had a list of all the booking pages. We'd be able to click on them, and it's supposed to be over here. I have to check out why they have it. Of course, when you're doing a live demo, these things happen. But there'll be a way to be able to see the different samples of the booking pages that we have. Okay, back to booking pages. So now we're still interacting as a company. Here you have your company settings, where this is where you can set your page URL, right? Since I'm using custom domain, I can't change it over here, but obviously you could create use a custom domain. I'll just show you another example of that. Certifiedboss.com. If you go to certifiedboss.com, which you're more than welcome to, you'll see that it's just a beautiful, clean website using your own domain. And here we just have services where you could actually, if you need help setting up your company plan, if you want some one-on-one hand-holding, if you want 30 minutes, 45 minutes, or up to an hour, you can hire a certified boss, and we will walk you through everything you need and answer all the questions that you have. And that's actually built, using this company plan. And we're going to be opening up our certified boss program to other bosses around the world. And we'll have a certification process, and you'll be able to join and be listed here as well, where you could be booked, to help other people set up their company accounts and solo accounts. Okay, let's go back. So back to the main page, the page URL. Okay, that's fine. Close it. Now let's go another drop down, manage users. This is where you're going to manage all the users in your account. So you can see these are everybody that's live. Obviously, the first seat that you have, I have 1,000 seats because I know somebody, right? But so let's say this is the first person on the seat. That's you. Now each person that comes and has a seat, you're able to log into their account. This is fantastic if you want to help them set up their pages. If they have a question, they don't know, how to do something, or you want to add some text to them or add an appointment for them, right? So you can easily just log into their account. And of course, you could just X out to get out. If you want to delete a member, just click on that. And you could deactivate it, but we're not going to deactivate now. Actually, you know what? Let's deactivate Michael, see what happens. Okay, Michael is now deactivated, and now you'll see that Michael is inactive. When he's inactive, that means that seat becomes available. So now you see, I still have plenty of seats, but we had 20 that we were using. Now we only have 19. So now you can put someone else in. But let's say Michael comes back, he's after vacation, or he rejoined the company for whatever reasons. You can just add him back in and yes, reactivate it. And you'll see that now Michael is back activated and his information that he had set up will still be available. Inactive are the people that you inactivated, and pending are people that you invited to join, but they haven't joined yet. And I'll just show you over here. That's how you do it. Just click the invite button and you can send it by email. Just put in people's emails and they'll get the email invites. So let's say test that book like boss.com, click send invites, one invite sent. And now you'll see that test the book like a boss that I'm now pending. Now, let's say I want to pull back. I don't want to have that available anymore. I could just click that to remove it. So I'm deleting it. And now the person won't be able to use that invite. And let's say someone says, hey, I didn't get it, or can you resend it to me again? Just click on that button and boom, it automatically resends the invite. Let's, and I'll show you actually. So when you have, for the people that are active, and this is actually important because I showed you, you have a section here called user visibility, right? So as you can see, these are the people that are showing up over here, the team members. If you want to hide a team member, just click hide. Yes, hide this user, and then they won't show up. Their accounts are still active. They can still work with them. They just, as you see, we'll just refresh and Steve will disappear from here. See, Steve is gone. And of course, we like Steve, so we're going to show him back. And of course, you could drag and drop whatever order you want to put them in. Put Steve first, and it should automatically update. And you'll see Steve is back. One other thing I want to show you, this is also an important setting, is payment settings. So with all company accounts, you are allowed to, you could allow your seats to connect their own payment gateways. When you have that on, which you can see here, it's on. So you can connect your own as a company for your company services. But this also allows your seats to log in and connect their own Stripe, Square, or PayPal account. Now, if you don't want that ability, if you want to take in all the money as the company, because you pay them separately or differently, just click that off and boom, that'll shut it off inside their accounts and they won't be able to take payments direct. They'll be able to take payments, it just won't go directly to them. It'll come directly to you. And again, boom, just put it back on. Pretty slick, if I must say so. Okay, change plan. Actually, we won't be able to see it here, but if you wanted to add seats or subtract seats, that's where you would do it. You change your plan and you'll be able to add more seats to your account. This should be going live shortly. And what else I want to show you? Text colors and fonts. So here's the beautiful thing. So you're going to set this up and you're going to set the default colors, right? But let's say, and this is going to work. This is beautiful. Let's say you want to lock this in, right? You don't want your seats to be able to change certain colors. You want to keep your font. You want to keep your colors, your brand. You're happy if they want to change, if they want to change their profile photo, if they want to change, obviously, their name, their title, you can allow them to do that. You'll be able to turn on and off what you allow them to customize. So it depends how careful you are about your brand, or it depends if you want them to totally be able to customize it, but I'll show you how that looks. This is a QA site. Let's go to page settings, text, colors, and fonts. And you'll see you'll be able to unlock all or be able to lock them. So you can lock certain things. So if you want them to only use your font, just make sure that button is locked, and then they won't be able to change the font. And the same thing with the admin font. What you call things, if you want to call things a certain way, if you want to say contact our company instead of contact me, and you don't want them to change that, you'll be able to, down by the text and by the color, decide what you allow them to customize and what you don't want them to customize. And this feature should be released within the next few weeks, and it will be available for everybody on the company plans. Let's go back. Billing, obviously, this is where you're going to see, you put in your credit card, make sure it's up to date so that we could bill you either monthly or annually. And you can see obviously your invoices, add text here, save the billing information. You want to put your address in, your VAT number. And here you'll see a list of your invoices, and you'll be able to get a PDF to download them. And of course, log out if you want to log out, but we're not going to do that. Let's just go back to the individual account right now. And so we'll see page settings. So first of all, integrations. As an individual, be able to integrate with your own Zoom account or Google Meet or MailChimp. All these things you could do individually, for your specific seat. Some of these you may want. Some of them will be done on the, you can do a lot of these on the company level as well. And our Zapier connections, etc. Payment settings, right? So you need to set up at least one, but this is because we enabled it, so that's why you're able to connect your payment settings on individual accounts. Of course, coupons and embeds you have as well. I should just show you that on the company level, with the embeds, you're able to create an embed. You're the customer success, customize your colors, and you could embed the round robin onto your existing website, which is obviously a very important feature. Okay, so the seats all run with all, pretty much all the major features as our top solopreneur plan. Obviously, there's some things you can't change just because it's done on the company level, including the URL, the main URL, custom domains, etc., and whatever the main company holder allows you to change or not change. But otherwise, you have your regular appointments, products and services, including memberships. Oh, so join our marketplace. So one of the things that I talked about is that you can actually use Book Like a Boss as a marketplace. And I just want to show you that real quick. The idea here is, let's say you're a marketing firm, right? And you have expertise in Facebook ads. But let's say you want to bring on someone else that has expertise in Google ads and say, hey, become an expert in my marketplace. And we'll put your picture, we'll put your booking page over here. We'll put you in round robin bookings for the things that you're eligible for. We'll bring you more business. We'll market it together. And any business that comes in through your site, either you could get paid directly for it. And let's say we do it like that. Let's say I'm a Google ad expert and I want to get paid directly. That's fine. Well, then how do you make money as an owner? Well, you could create a membership. So to be part of my marketplace, you create a membership. And that's what I think I did over here. Yeah, let's just check this out. So you join our expert marketplace, $99 a month. Join our expert marketplace, get your own booking page, connect your own payment gateways and make more money, and become a member. Now, this is great for different industries. If you're let's say a consulting firm and you want to bring on other consulting partners, and you can market just one brand together. Let's say you have expertise with domain names, and you have a domain name that gets a lot of traffic. Well, now you can set up an expert marketplace and bring in other experts. You could charge them to be a member, or you could take the money and keep a commission on any sales, and then just pay them out directly. And of course, each expert, they have all the different tools that they want. They could create webinars, and they could create events, and 1-day events, and 3-day events, etc. We actually have an event widget. We were having problems with it because it was on QA. So I don't know if it's going to work. Should we take a chance? Let me see if that's booking pages. See if I can get it on there. Oh wow! Let's see if this works. Actually, I don't want to do that. I want to do. Oops. Okay. So this is an individual and a company account. Hold on. So you see we have an event widget here. This is going live also soon, where all your events on an individual level, you'll be able to see the events. Beautifully done over here. But also on your company page, and let's just switch the company for a second. Like here's your expert marketplace. Let's view the expert marketplace page. I'm so happy this is working. Thank you, Donnie, who got this done behind the scenes. And you can see that all the events that you have from all your members, whether it's webinars, live events, classes, etc. Anything that uses the event widget will come up here. And so let's say you have, people that give different classes around the world. You'll be able to show all the different classes from around the world on your one main page. And of course, you click on details, you'll be able to go to them, people will be able to book. But that is a pretty cool feature. I just want to see if there's one other thing on this. Something else we're working on. I don't know if that's going to be here. Let me just see. No, it's not over here. I wanted to show you something else cool. We have a lot of cool things. Basically, we have a lot of cool things coming out. Much more coming out. But anyway, the idea of the marketplace, I think, is very good. You could create your own little mini Fivers, geared towards a specific brand. Like I was thinking, if you wanted to, let's say you're an expert in helping people go to sleep doctors, right? So you can find different types of sleep doctors from around the world, gather them together, put them into one marketplace, charge them money or take a percentage of what they sell. And, it's a good way to use Book Like a Boss to make money, besides obviously using it for your own business needs. Just another idea on how you can use the Book Like a Boss company plans. And yes, again, we're back in the individual. So he has all the features, the events, pages, privacy policy, thank you page, everything that you have on your regular, your regular account. Okay, I believe that is it for this demo, this live demo. I'm going to do some Q&A, but I just want to thank everybody for taking the time to come and join us. If you have any questions, you can please ask us now. I think I covered everything. If anybody on my team feels I missed something, let me know. Actually, I'll show you on the individual level. I'll just show you account settings where you are able to change. Here's where you can change your email address, your page URL. Again, that's just the URL after the company name. You can't change the company name. Your password, language settings, which we're going to be improving our languages, and of course GDPR compliance on or off, just like any other solopreneur account. Okay, any questions? Please let me know. Maybe we have any questions?
Kim has a question.
Kim has a question. Under individuals, I have dashboard page settings and support. I do not have booking pages. Other settings, manage, etc. Do I need to activate something first for these to become visible? Yeah, Kim. When you first join as a seat, like if you're invited, you have to first choose your username. So go to account settings, and make sure you have your page URL done. Once you have your page URL done, then it'll open up everything else for you to be able to do. That's a good question. In the future, we're going to be coming up with something that allows you that makes that more clear. That's the first thing you have to do is you have to choose your URL, and then you'll be able to create events and services and products and appointments that's going to sit on that URL. I'm not able to see my team members available to switch to and manage their page. How can I do that? So Sharon, so again, we want to make sure that you're in your company page, right? And then you want to go to manage users. And you'll see your users here, and you just click that blue arrow next to their name, and you'll be able to go into their page. Hope that's helpful. Can you please show us again the company page for Expert Marketplace? You showed us very quickly, and you're confused. Okay. Was this the one we did? Again, it's just like any other page. I'm just calling this like Meet the Experts. It's like any other company page. We're calling it Expert Marketplace. Same round robin features where you could book a random expert, and you have the different experts as team members that you add just like you would anywhere else. And you can see whatever events the experts put up, whether it's webinars or events or classes, etc. You'll be able to see details over here. And again, as the owner of the marketplace, you'll be able to customize and lock, whatever you want to lock or don't lock, as we went through in the demo. My pleasure, Sharon. Can't wait to migrate from solo to company. Is that we discussed with you? Yes, I remember. We should get on a call. I'm not sure who it is behind Merletronic, but let's be in contact. I want to go over a live demo with you guys and make sure you're well taken care of. In Marketplace, can you have subgroups of experts and do a round robin with just that subgroup? Well, so you could create multiple round robins. So I would say the answer is yes. Just like you have an appointment free 50-minute call, so you could create, actually go to services, right? So you have unlimited pages, booking pages you could create, because we're awesome like that, right? So let's say consultant for farming, because that's just what popped in my head, right? And then you could pick whichever consultants you want that has to do with farming and save it. And now you have consultants for farming, right? Now let's say you want to do consultants for marketing. I click next, add the people you want for this one, click save, and you have consultants for marketing, click save changes. Obviously I didn't really fill anything up, but this is the one for marketing, etc. And now if you go to the company page, you'll see you have consultants for farming, consultants for marketing. Obviously I did that in about 23 seconds, but you get the idea. How do you show payment options for clients to see their payment options from their service section? So what you do is when you create a, this is more of a detail on actually how you set it up. If you go to, let's say that's consultants for farming. Let's say the price is $100 for 30 minutes, or let's say you want to do it for 1 hour, and the price will be $200. Or let's say we got a 3-hour package, and that's for $300. Not bad. Right, click save changes, preview. I don't think, yeah, click. And if you're connected, I don't know if I connected with this guy, but I'm connected to his PayPal, but you'll just be able to choose which package you want. And you want a 3-hour program for $300, and just check out like you would any other normal page. So the Expert Marketplace you're showing us is a company page, not a company plan. Well, it's a company. It could be a company. It is a company plan. I mean, You could call it Expert Marketplace. You could call it Microsoft. You could call it, Joe's Cafe. Whatever it is, it's whatever you want to brand. I'm just showing you another use case that you could do, but it is a whole company where you could have team members, and each team member is another expert that you can add. That is correct, Sharon. The events are created not on the company level. The events are created on the individual level. And then here, and I'll show you just how that works. Let's see if we can do it from here. Let's go to Cassandra. Let's see if she has an event. Right, how to get started with the medical cannabis. Right, so when you edit it, you'll see that you could show, you can show the countdown. You could hide it. If you hide it, then it won't show up on the main page or on your page. If you don't hide it, then it'll show up both on your main page. As you can see here, book the event, how to get started with medical cannabis. And it'll show up on the main page of the company as the event, as you can see here. Okay. See other questions? Company URL starts bookus.page. That's how you log in. You can log in by bookme.names where you log in, but the main URL is bookus.page / whatever username you took. Who do I contact to change my company account name? I believe you could change the company account name yourself. Show you how to do that. Go into profile details, and you can just change the company name over here, and just make sure you click say update, and that'll change your company name. If you want to do it on the URL level, then you have to go to company settings, and you can change the page URL over here. Unless you're using custom domain. If you're using custom domain, and then you have to do it by the custom domain section. So if I'm understanding correctly, we have to put the events on an individual page. They will then roll up to the cover. I answered that. See how the payment gateway showed up on the payment page. How do I turn that on from the back end? So Kim, you'll go to booking pages, or where you go to your company page. You go to other settings, payment settings, and just turn it on or off over here. If you turn it off, then they won't be able to plug in their own payment processing. If you turn it on, then they will be able to use their own payment gateways. You mean your username? If you want to change your username, that's the page URL, custom domain. I think that's the page. You mean username and page URL? You have your email address, which you need to log in. You can change that by going into page settings, profile details. Actually, that has to be done. That has to be done because it was set up by the person. You did that over here. And you can change the email. Where is it? That's public email address, your main email address. Hold on. Here, in account settings, under email address, this is where you would change your email address. This is where you can change your page URL, etc. Now, as you guys know, we have our chat widget here. You can always ask us a question. Definitely join us on Knowledge Base. We have a help.booklikeaboss.com where you could see our knowledge base and see a lot of questions there. Our Facebook group has over 5,800 members. Maybe Moshe could put that into the chat. It's facebook.com/groups/booklikeaboss. You got that? And definitely join our Facebook group. We can embed the scheduler into your website. Yes, Tracy, you can. We don't have an expert marketplace set up that you could visit, but it's just like any other company page. Can you become a certified boss without a company plan? Yes, you can. So the certified boss program, which hopefully will be coming out in the next few weeks to hopefully maybe a couple months, is going to be a course that you're going to be able to take that teaches you everything there is to know about Book Like a Boss. And being part of the certified boss program, you'll be certified to help other people and to be able to charge for it, either on your own or through our certifiedboss.com program. You also become an admin in the Facebook group to answer questions. And you'll also be able to earn commissions on company accounts. If you bring in people to company accounts, we're going to have a referral fee that we'll be able to give you, etc. But more on that will be coming out in the next month or two. How do we set up other payment gateways like WooCommerce? Well, WooCommerce, I think, is specifically for WordPress, so it wouldn't work with us. Right now, we only have those three. We hope to be adding more different payment gateways in the future. For bigger companies or that has a large need, we do custom development. We've done that for a few companies already, where we could customize certain things. I should say we have quotes out, and we did for some companies custom development that is available. If you need a specific integration or something else, if it's not standard, if we don't have it available, and it's not an immediate to-do list, there could be development charges. But if it's something you need, just contact us, and we'll set up a meeting, and we'll be able to help you out with what you need. Okay, this has been great. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. Much more still to come in terms of features. We're going to have that event widget up and running soon. We'll have that custom, being able to lock in different sections of your branding and text and colors will be coming out soon for everybody, and much more still to come. I want to thank everybody for being a boss. Thank you for spending your time with us. And hold on. There we go. And yeah, thank you everybody for coming. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being bosses. Thank you for a lot of you have told other people about us, and I really appreciate that. We're as we grow and more people use us, then we're able to obviously create more and more development and better features and get it out more for everybody. So we're excited. This is Oliver is asking, how do you connect your Google Calendar? Oh, okay. I think sent the video for that. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody. How you watch replay? This will be on YouTube probably shortly, and you'll be able to watch a replay, and I'll send it out in an email tomorrow, and I'll post it in our Facebook group. If you subscribe to our YouTube channel, which I think is youtube.com/c/booklikeaboss, definitely subscribe. That's where we post all our new videos. And of course, the Facebook group is where we post all the latest news. And there's a lot of questions and answers that are asked in the Facebook group as well. Thank you so much. We really appreciate your business. We appreciate you being bosses. We're just getting started. We won't stop till we get to the top. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. We're pumped. We're excited. And thank you for being a boss.